Hey everybody, welcome back to Redneck Les. Today we're going to be doing another Q&A video, since the first one seemed to do so well. Um, so I sent out a tweet, and people responded either through DM or on the tweet itself or through text. Got a couple questions from the YouNow, and I think one or two on Instagram. So, here we go. Oh, and I also wanted to say thank you for all the love and support on the mental health video. It was pretty nerve-wracking, especially talking about my own journey with mental health. It can get pretty scary sometimes, especially being so real and honest. So, but that's what I want to do with my channel. I want to be real, open, and honest with y'all. Um, so, alright, let's get started. Alright, the first questions are from Steph. First question is, what is the one thing you would like to change about yourself? Let's see. I would like to change the fact that I'm not as confident in person as I am behind a camera or a computer. In person, I'm stumbling all over myself. I can't seem to get my words out and stuff like. I just wish I could be as confident in person as I am behind a computer or my phone. Good question, Steph. Number two, are you religious or spiritual? Ooh, this is a tough one. I was raised religious. I still believe somewhat of what I was raised to believe. Do I feel it permeates through everything in my life? No. So I guess I would say I'm leaning more towards the spiritual side of it. I definitely want to look more into Native American history, culture, and religion, because I am part Cherokee Indian. So I'd like to get in touch with that side and learn more about it. But yeah, that's that question. What is a relationship deal breaker for you? Oh, boy, this is a loaded question. Definitely it would be mental, emotional, and physical abuse is a huge one. I don't play games. I hate being lied to. So I guess lying would be a big deal breaker. Cheating, of course, is one. I would not put up with being cheated on. Um, uh, but yeah, most anything else, like, it's mainly based on your character. If you lie to me in the beginning and then it shows that you have some major character defects or flaws, I'm good. So yeah, that's the big deal breakers for me. How do you feel about sharing your password with your partner? I'm open to it. You want my password? There it is. I ain't got nothing to hide. When I'm in a relationship, I only focus on that person. So, I mean, I don't care if they want my password. They can have my password to my Google. They can have my password to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouNow, my phone. It doesn't matter. They can have it. Good question. What would you do if your parents didn't like your partner? Honestly, I don't know. I'd never really ran into that. I'd like to say that I'd stand on my own and be with my partner, but I know my mom would have a heck of a reason to not like my partner. So I'd of course have to take that into consideration because I could have blinders on and not see that particular thing that she doesn't like. Or I could have just had the wool pulled over my eyes and my mom sees it and I don't. So, I mean, I do trust my mom, and I'd really have to take into consideration what she says, but yeah, it'd be difficult. Let me just say, when I have that situation, I will update you. Alright. Oh boy. Couple more questions from Steph. If you are in a bad mood, do you prefer to be left alone or have someone cheer you up? It depends on the bad mood, honestly. If it's a depressed bad mood, and depends how far I am into my depression, I prefer to be left alone. But I really need to be around people. So I realize that I need to be around people, and I try to reach out to friends through text or in real life. But if I'm upset or angry, leave me alone. Because my mouth gets the best of me, and I'll say things I don't mean, so just let me go. I'll come back when I'm calmed down. What's the one thing people always misunderstand about you? That I'm not dumb. I can play off like I don't know what people are talking about, and that I can play stupid, but I'm really not. I sit back and I watch, I observe, and I learn a lot. So trust and believe. When I call you out, I'm calling you out for a reason. But yeah, people think I'm stupid, and I'm really not. So that's one thing that people misunderstand about me. All right, moving on. This one is from Chibi. Good old Chibi Chibi. What kind of car is my dream car? I don't really have a dream car. I have a dream truck. It would be the newest version of the Chevy Reaper. Those trucks are amazing. They are top of the line, tricked out, heated and air-cooled seats, wireless charging, lifted. They've got aftermarket wheels on them. They've been souped up in the motor area. They've been souped up in the exhaust area. They have custom stitching in the seats. They have custom gauges, the whole 9 yards. So they're pretty cool. Okay, moving on. Our next person is Shauna. And she's sending a bunch of them too. So I've picked out like the top 7 and gonna run with those. I'll probably save the rest of them for another video. So, question number 1. Are you a dog or a cat person? Well, my dog's not in her recliner, so I can't answer that. But no, yeah, I'm a dog. I'm an all animal person, except spiders. I don't do spiders. But yeah, I like both dogs and cats, but I choose dogs. They're not as temperamental. My favorite sports team, of course, it's the Ohio State Buckeyes. Football. I really don't watch much else. So, but yeah. Buckeyes. OH! Okay. Number 3 is kind of a funny question. Can you touch your tongue to your nose? I don't know. Let's try. Yes, I can. Cool. Learn something new every day. Do you believe in love at first sight? I believe in infatuation at first sight. Love develops over time. Love deepens and grows as you get to know a person. It doesn't just happen in an instant. Like, you can be infatuated with that person. You can lust after that person. But I think true love comes over time. The more you get to know that person and their character quirks and their character flaws, you know, you learn to love them more for who they are, not just who they present to the world. You see people in a different light behind closed doors. So, I guess the answer would be no. I don't believe in love at first sight. Kissing or cuddling? Cuddling, 100%. I love to cuddle. And I love to be Little Spoon. Just putting that out there. Alright. How many keys on my keyring? 1. I don't have my keyring handy. But there's 1. My car key. There's two house keys for my mom's, my house key for out in the middle of nowhere that I don't like to be at because it's too far out to be alone. But it's an awesome place. I love it. Other than that, uh, my mom's old house key from where I grew up. I suppose I can get rid of that one. My P.O. box key. Yeah, that's about it. So 5, 6, something like that. Have I ever been outside of the U.S.? No. The continental U.S., yes. I've been to Hawaii when I was like 3, 4, something like that. But to a different country, no, I haven't. All right. Thank you, Shauna, for all the questions. Katie, tell me how you really feel about Shady. Chady. Chady? Chady. They are so sweet, and they're such mush balls, and I want to be like them when I grow up. She told me to have fun with this one, okay? But no, they're both really amazing people, and I'm glad they found each other, and I'm glad they're happy. So, but yeah. Thank you, Katie. Amanda K, also known as Yoda. What is your favorite thing about this interesting group of Ohana you have acquired over the last few months? I have acquired what we call Ohana over the last few months from following another YouTuber and going into their YouNows, and I have developed the most amazing, kind-hearted, genuine family with these people. There's so many different group chats, so many different text message chats, and you know, when you really need them, you can be like, hey, I'm not good, I need help. And they're like, hey, you're good, come on. So, I mean, some are closer than others. We're spread all over the US and Canada and Brazil, I think. And some of her in Europe. But yeah, we're all over the world, and I love them so much. The fact that they are so open and welcoming, and I love them all so much. Y'all know who you are. Alright, this is a you now question from Shivs. If you could change one thing only in the world, what would it be and why? Goodness. I would try to take away the stigmatism around... Ooh. This is difficult. Because it's only one thing. I would take away closed-mindedness. I would try to make everybody more open-minded so they could accept more things. And treat people with the respect and decency and stuff that they deserve. I mean, there's so many injustices, so many stigmas around certain things around the world that a lot of people just need to be more open-minded. And I wish they could be. So, yeah. This one is a you now question from Kimberly H. Alright, how old were you when you realized you were attracted to women? I always knew I was different growing up. But then again, the way I was raised, I didn't realize that I was attracted. I just thought that, hey, I'd like to be friends with girls. But then when I was friends with girls, I was like, ew. But then as I got older and got out on my own and explored and met new people, I realized, hey, I want to be more than friends with girls. So I was probably 19, 20 years old by the time I realized I was a late bloomer. So yeah. And Vanessa, what is my biggest pet peeve? When people are sitting there talking to you and they're eating something and they're just like chewing with their mouth open, smacking, like, I hate it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. I can't stand it. It makes me want to poke a pencil through my ear. I can't stand it. That was also a You Now question. And Ting from You Now asks, what do you think is the purpose of life? My dog thinks the purpose of my life is to let them in and out of the house. I don't think that's my whole purpose in life. But to learn about yourself and grow and to learn to live your authentic life and be happy with who you are and show kindness to other people and accept people for who they are and be at peace. So, yeah. Very good questions this time, y'all. I was very happy to answer them all. So, it'll probably be a while before I do another one, since I don't really want to wear it out. But very good questions, everybody. I've actually got a notebook that I'm going to start writing down questions that people ask me. So if you have any other questions for me, go ahead and feel free to leave them in the comments. And I will write them down and save them for the next one. If you have any video suggestions you'd like to see me do, whether it be challenges or mental health topics or LGBT topics or awareness topics in general, also leave them in the comment boxes below. And I will respond to you and I will write them down. And I will work on them for future videos. Feel free to like, share it up to your friends and family, coworkers, everybody else. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to make sure you get notified of when I do put out new videos. Right now it's hit or miss, but I'm trying to get at least one video out a week from now on. I got some things in the works. You guys have an amazing week, and I will see y'all soon. Peace, love, and chicken nugs, y'all. Deuces.